Alrighty. Are we live? All right. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm Silver. Right now, I'm commentating. I might have to go to play soon. But right now, we have Haruko and Iefy on stage, ready to play. Took a little bit, took some troubleshooting, but we got it all figured out. Iefy on the Warwick Akali. It's been a long time since I've seen the Iefy Warwick. Hakke on the tried and true Yasuo. Let's crank Yasuo. No way. No way. No way. The jug. Dang. The Juggernaut Blitzcrank? This has got to be a button check. This has to be a button check. Oh my. Okay, yeah, they're both Juggernaut. Okay, they're doing button checks. I was about to. Haruko is really certain that she was gonna win. But we're chill. We're chill. They check the buttons. Who's gonna check the buttons first? Or it's a. Oh my God. Yep. They're just ripping it in Juggernaut for fun? Oh, Juggernaut Warwick versus Juggernaut Blitzcrank. All right, let's get into it. Pops Fury for the Iefy a little bit rusty on that Warwick, not quite familiar with the ranges where he can get that combo off the dive kick. Gets armor command grab by the Blitzcrank into a combo. Unfortunately dropped. Ooh, the grab out of the air, and thanks to the new Juggernaut changes, you can now Fury Dash cancel at any time at the cost of your burst. And this is dead because you can do level 1, level 1. Juggernaut, we're using the Juggernaut things, we're laughing. I'm shocked Iefy went with the Warwick because Warwick is not very good without an assist. Like, there's not so much that's scary about him without an assist to cover. I forgot. Oh, they don't have infinite push blocks anymore. They have an assist cooldown now. This is just like me remembering all the Blitzcrank, or not all Blitzcrank, all the Juggernaut changes. This should be a kill. Haruko has these. Level 3. Boom. Is Iefy going to commit to the Juggernaut? Now they're both laughing. Is Iefy gonna switch? He could switch, and then Haruko has to play Juggernaut against. Okay. I think that was their button check? Question mark. I'm a little confused. Teemo. Oh, no, okay. That was a real one, I think. I think that was real. They're fucking with me. All right. Iefy, can Iefy beat Haruko's solo Juggernaut Blitzcrank? Let's see. Doing lots of stagger pressure, trying to see what Iefy's gonna do and see if he's gonna chicken block and try and catch him from that. Cranking up all that steam, finds the medium just in neutral. Iefy going for a very risky burst. Finds the overhead, not much off it besides the smoke, gets the run run through crossover. Cross up, sorry. That almost was a happy birthday, and that would have been both of his characters because they're both low life, and Akali's 900 health, I believe. Echo is 925, something like that, with the average being 1,000. So gets that limit strike. Oki. Haruko, amazing blocks, and then a parry. Gets a conversion off of it, but because of the parry scaling, this isn't going to do as much damage. But level one. Oh no, unfortunately, a little bit too far away, and the bow whiffs. But that super gives Blitzcrank armor, and she command grabs the Echo. This is looking a little bit scary for Iefy. Iefy can't even beat the Juggernaut Blitzcrank. I am shocked there was no super ghost for the command grab. This should be the kill. What are we doing? That should have been the kill. Oh my gosh. Iefy looking very uncomfortable playing 2x KO again. I think he's just been playing way too much Marvel. And Avatar as well. I feel like it's been a long time since he's touched this game. Throwing that Echo Timewinder. Haruko also showing that she hasn't really played this game much either. Hey. Ooh! The parry on Iefy's charge clone because he never cancels it to bait it. Oh, the reset into the command grab and then a dash cancel again. Oh, hey. Iefy looking alive, finding the hit. He should tag launcher here. Yep. And then Kali gets quite a bit off of tag launcher. Getting that full combo, and since it's super, you don't have to worry about building too much burst when Haruko has full burst. Wonderful parry, and the Fury cancel, or sorry, the Fury damage boost will cancel out the parry scaling. Iefy just walking and blocking, trying to wait out Haruko's Fury, which just ran out, and bar spent on a parry that wasn't successful yet again. Unfamiliar with how to deal with the Timewinder assist from there. This should be dead. There we go. Hey, all right. Very sloppy from Iefy, but got the job done. 2 rounds, no harm, no foul. Is Haruko going back? Yeah, okay. We're going back to character select. Playing the classic Yasuo Blitzcrank. Got that B-Crank color and the skin. All right. They're saying real set. So they're going to have one final game of their actual teams. And Iefy, interestingly, changed from freestyle to double down. So losing that extra tag, and I'm not sure if I agree with the double down because Echo can do a super and then tag launcher after without having to rely on double down. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he has, if he has anything. Stagger pressure from Haruko, still on the same team, same freestyle. Messing up the parries, and unfamiliar, again, that Akali can just double jump cancel on that combo. And woo! Iefy's partying a little bit, trying to just get the Blitzcrank out while he can. This is, I would say, potentially dead. Yeah, I don't agree with that combo choice, but maybe he just wasn't familiar with it. Pops the burst right there, which Haruko could have tagged and blocked it. But not as used to the game anymore since Tokon and Avatar. I know Haruko's been grinding Avatar, and Iefy's been grinding both Avatar and Marvel. Locking him down in the corner, Haruko knowing that he's going to do some sort of stagger pressure, throwing that jab out there to catch him. And now we got the freestyle Oki into the cross-up, tagging back into Blitzcrank to get the kill. Level 3 on deck. Iefy needs to be very scared of that level 3. And he is, and he might lose Akali for it, just being very scared of the, yep. Very scared of the level 3, not wanting to be close to Blitzcrank. Losing the Akali just from running into the punches. All right, what do we got? Iefy trying to control the screen and random surprise. I'm running forward. Gets that overhead in the OTG into tag. He was going to do a roll break setup, but unfortunately, awkward burst timing and runs into the buttons. Here's the same Oki again. Haruko tagging a little bit too early and gets parried by Iefy. This needs to be a limit strike combo. Okay, at least no bar was spent. That did a lot of damage for being parry scaling off a jab. That was crazy. And it was corner to corner. Catches the delayed retreating guard attempt, but doesn't find anything off of it. Lets the parry rip, thinking was the cross up, and gets parried by himself, whiffing another parry. And now Iefy is screwed. We are parrying over here. I think that limit strike is the last hit is very, very, very good. Building that extra break and the extra meter. Haruko trying to just close it out, find the one hit that she needs. But unfortunately, gets hit. But then, unfortunately for Iefy, ooh, happy birthday. Hitting that Blitzcrank, killing him. Needs to watch for that Fury, and Haruko holding onto it. This is a one-touch game for both people, because any hit in a Fury cancel like this is, anything simple, it looks like Haruko's just going to go for, okay. Oh no, drops the combo, could have done super. Iefy mashing level 3, but Haruko committed to the cross-up, so not able to punish it. Almost got shipped out, potentially, by that Blitzcrank assist. Just jabbing, not even scared. Goes for the command grab. 6 seconds left on the board. Iefy takes game 3. Oh, sorry, the round. Set point for both. One round left, and Haruko is short on burst. Should build some of this back, but it'll be a excellent bait on the wake-up attack there. The changes to freestyle, they now build burst very, very, very slow and a lot slower than every other fuse. Ooh! So I'm not sure if, I'm not familiar with the changes enough in this patch that if Haruko's going to even get another burst. Excellent parry one more time. I think, I'm surprised that's not a tag launcher combo. Oh, that's right, because this Oki set up. Iefy needs to parry that. Iefy really, really needs to just wake up parry on that option, but I don't think he realizes he can. He's unfamiliar with doing anything that isn't wake up attack on wake up. Going really low with that cross up to try and find something and loses Akali, and Haruko taking the set. Iefy just getting very, very sloppy and very careless. Post Juggernaut silliness. Having a close game 3. Iefy not adapting in time to that new Blitzcrank Oki pressure. Which layer 1 is parrying the Blitzcrank assist since it's so delayed. But since Haruko in that setup, she can tag back into Yasuo and go low to stop you from parrying, you know, normally. I'm not sure who we have up next, but I'm sure we're having someone up next. Hopefully it's not me. I don't want to play it. I'm joking. My duo's out there. I don't know if we're playing now or what. But yeah, me and Hakke duoing for this tournament just because there's so many game releases happening that we don't want to learn the new patch, so we're just playing playing the classics because they made it a lot better to just be running 2x assists. So 2x assists, Jinx, Echo. Unfortunately, Jinx doesn't really need double down, not anymore. Though she doesn't hate it. It's just not. It's not preferable. I'm not sure who we have coming up next. I will try. I gotta check the bracket. Here we go. But even after I check the bracket, I have no clue what it's gonna be, but I can take guesses at what it's gonna be. So we have. Let me reload the page. So what we just saw was Haruko and Iefy. Ross and DevDev already played, so Haruko and DevDev are in winners finals, and then we are waiting on Saijo and Amabutt to finish their set, and me and Hakke play who wins that, and then whoever wins that plays Iefy, and then whoever wins that plays Ross, and then from there it's losers finals into, or it'd be winners finals into losers finals into grand finals. So it's 100%. I can guess because it's just there's only one option, and it's gonna be me and Hakke on stream until we lose. So just waiting on that one match, or we're waiting on someone to finish up playing in a different game. It seems they started 5 minutes ago, so this could take a minute. But I think we're sorry. Okay. Let's see. Stand by. All right. Matches before me and Hakke start playing, but there's a bunch of brackets happening at once, so getting everyone down in one location is a little bit hard. All right. All right, here we go. This is a big patch for DevDev. DevDev sticking with Double Down the entire lifespan and playing Warwick Darius, which his team already does not build a lot of burst. And with the freestyle changes, for someone like Haruko who plays freestyle, getting your entire health bar taken away and then having even less burst built because of it is not a good feeling at all. So Haruko's going to have to play very careful about what hits that she lets happen. DevDev very consistent, but it's a very simple playstyle. It's just very annoying when the random hit finds you, because when that happens, it's Double Down is happening and it's going to destroy your life bar. They're talking about my outfit and how funny it is that I look so cool. Yes, I agree with you guys. The fist bump, it is starting. No button check needed.
The way home is through you.
Potentially. I don't know. Definitely don't fist bump before a button check. Yeah, they're locking. All right. Gets caught by that Blitzcrank assist. Gets reset off of it, and it's going to do a lot more damage than that Blitzcrank poke starter will be. Hey, finding even more hits, getting that limit strike set up, building that burst that you had, but that is one of DevDev's classics. Air to air into throw on ground. Finding his throw, but unfortunately doesn't really have a combo after it. This is dead though. Like, it's really dead. Yasuo is dead from 80% there. Getting that Warwick in. Getting that Bloodlust happening too, so. Yep, the cross-up that Haruko had to worry about, but guessed right on the parry. There we go. That charge heavy finding a spot, but not getting the combo and baiting the wake-up attack and finding a hit again anyways. Oh! Had the right read, but unfortunately, Belly Splash doesn't really hit much. Closer, my friends. All right. That is Darius down. And we have Bloodlust Warwick. Oh, finds the hit and gets a reset on the hit, but unfortunately not ready for the combo after the cross-up. Finds the hit with the Yasuo assist, but a little bit too far to get the actual confirm off of it. Going for a string, and unfortunately, DevDev has 3 bars and mashes that level 3 to get that kill. All of those random little hits and all of that time spent on just Blitzcrank and all those limit strikes, like, and there still wasn't a burst built until right now. So you have, like, when you're playing freestyle now, you have to really wonder if you really want to spend it because you might not get another one. Hey. Burst both out on both tables, top the tables for both. Haruko dropping another conversion. Baiting the wake-up attack from DevDev though, by covering it with an assist. This should potentially... Okay, goes for a reset, not wanting to spend the bar, which is understandable. Goes for the cross-up and a tag. Finding that nice hit that Haruko needed. Wow. Darius not in a very good situation right now. If I'm DevDev, I'm just trying to get one hit into a limit strike. Gets parried. Haruko looking like DevDev's downloaded after 1 round. That was disgusting. Let's go. Asagi getting... All right. It's time for me to play off stream, I guess.
Select your champions!
So, unfortunate loss for me and Hakke, but most of it was my bad. I made some bad calls. It was stupid. I'm stupid. Stupid. I didn't play for like 3 hours, so I guess that's what happens. All right, we got the Red Riot. He's Rossing around. Red Riot Ross fighting Iefy. Ross experimenting, doing a lot of experimenting with his team because the freestyle change has really like kind of messed with him. But he's still going with that Thresh Jinx. Full zoning comp. And then Iefy with that with the Akali Echo. Double down this time and not freestyle. He doesn't use it that much. I don't know why he really has it. He should probably just do 2x with it if you know, if I'm being real, but I'm not him, I guess. We'll see. Maybe I'll eat my words. Dang, Ross just absolutely obliterating Iefy's hand. Shattering it into pieces before the match even happens. Alright. Going for that immediate... Oh no, bad tag timing? That was actually a punish. Hey. Oh no, didn't get his charge heavy in time. And doing something so committal without an assist in the air. Losing Akali for it. I don't think the... Yeah, there's like no mix up there. Ross is just like keeping him in just block stun the whole time. A little bit of chip damage. Like a minuscule amount of chip damage. Hey. Oh my... Getting caught trying to dash through. Hey. Cannonball. Boom, let's play. Ross kind of shooting zap into the void and getting hit after. The worst feeling as a Jinx player to have. Hey. Hey. Let's end this. Ross down teching, making the combo that Iefy dropped real. Ross just kind of throwing things out and whiffing. Blocks that overhead. Goes for level 3. I believe this is a 2x KO. No, okay. I thought Akali was still there, and I thought Echo was lower. Woo! God, I hate that button. Iefy finding the hit. Yeah, just finding the kill here. 8. Not even needing the second super where that setup allows for. Although you need the 1 bar, and doing stagger pressure against Ross with level 3 with your assist on screen is very ballsy. One level 3 from Jinx is gonna kill both of you. Ooh, that was kind of a cool pickup. Ross finding that raw minigun though, able to convert it, but the burst comes out. Yeah, hang time. Whoop, whoop. Doing a lot of flailing, a lot of missing. Ross kind of controlling that that ground space where you know, Iefy's Akali doesn't really want to be there, but Iefy's Echo wants to be. Whoop. Oh my God, it's a team fight. All characters hitting each other. The cross up, but unfortunately, the last part of that Akali era S2 just didn't hit. I don't know what happened. Ross a little late on his conversion, but delays his running M to meaty the forward tech from Iefy. Ross running in, which is crazy. Both of them whiffing air throw and then doing another air throw to catch him. And Iefy whiffing the parry and losing the character for it. 1 round apiece. However, Iefy does have break, and with the freestyle changes, I'm not sure Ross will get another burst. Ah. Alrighty. Here we go. Getting some block stuff happening. Finds that happy birthday, but no combo worth of note. The break into tag launch, I guess, bro. Now you don't have any bars. Yeah. Which means parry is off the table. Iefy finding a very convenient hit, but doesn't turn it into anything. Going for that stagger pressure, just trying to keep him locked down. Tagging into Echo to just keep him sitting there. Finds the hit. This should be a dead Jinx, but Ross just building that break back. Finding the hit he needs and getting that Jinx out of there, but unfortunately, that just brought Thresh in to let him die. Winding up. That's why I'm not sure about Double Down for Iefy. Like, the use cases for it are very far between, like, few and far between. Ross going for that walk forward overhead and spending all 3 bars, which I do not like that decision. Would I have done the same thing? Probably. But now, Akali can ship out Ross. Oh no! Ross doing those stagger hits, finds the hit he needs, and he runs up and throws and gets the kill. Even though he wasted those 3 bars, Iefy just losing in neutral over and over and over again. Ross dying laughing, and that is definitely making Iefy so tilted. Let's go. Finding the hit. Just round start, whiffing the combo, and I thought he was about to get it still. My time. Finding that 2H. That was like a max range 2H. Trying to challenge Iefy's stagger S2 pressure. But unfortunately, they traded. Hey. This should be a lot of damage on Jinx. Went for something super simple and unfortunately just whiffed that light in front of Ross's face. And loses the Akali for it. The charge 2H to get the anti-air. That is crazy. Which would have allowed for a way better combo, but just wasn't in the situation. Ooh! Ooh! Iefy getting there just in the nick of time. Hey. All right. Here we go. Going for that high-low mix, but Ross blocking it out. Goes for a dive kick, but a little bit too low, and Iefy kills him for it. Goes for the overhead, but ooh. Oh my, yeah. Okay. Sloppy. But finds the hit and keeps his burst, which is really good for Iefy. Ooh! Catching Ross running forward round start and just getting a simple combo. Oh, almost jumping out of that entire situation completely. Hey. And we got there to the corner. Iefy been dropping that combo. Break. I don't know why he does that. It's just wasting so much bar. And he's just kind of like he's just popping the install for no reason. It's like old times. Finds the hit anyways after all of that, but spends the burst to kill that Thresh. Ross gonna have to make a comeback. 2 near full health characters. Ross doing the backflip at nothing. Iefy baiting it by just charging clone and not doing anything. He forgot he used his hit reaction. So the break on the ground. Oh my god. And that's a dead Jinx. Please don't drop this. He dropped it. If Ross wins this on the screen. Okay. Effie 2 rounds in a row. It's still a slop fest, but we're looking a little bit tighter. I'm not sure if, if Effie realizes why he's winning. He's just kind of doing it. Which I guess is Effie's classic. Hey, double down. I don't really understand this. Because, look, why are we tag launching there? Now, Echo doesn't have clone pressure. It's just got, like, we wasted that bar for what? A hit reaction? And then, now you're out of a bar on Echo. Finds a cross-up mix afterwards and kills the Thresh anyways. But out of a bar against Jinx is not something you want to happen. A lot of her pressure can be completely, like, ignored with parry. Ross, a perfect air throw right there. This might be the right height. Unfortunately, a little bit too low to get that combo. Effie getting that conditioning all well, all cashed in. Hey. Oh no, that wasn't a real combo, but Ross, thinking that Effie was going to reset him, was holding down, which makes him keep being in a combo state at the risk of something like that happening, where a combo that isn't really true can happen. He dies for that. Counter hit buttons and trading into counter hit buttons. Boom. This is going to be a lot of damage. No bar spent on Thresh just to take half of Akali's health, which is crazy. Finds the 2H though on Thresh, but missing the light, I believe. And then he just whiffed heavy right in front of his face. And now he's taking this much damage for it. But Ross dropping it too. Burst is off the table for Effie, but it gets him a hit on Jinx. He needs to go into Limit Strike, like, right now. Just do break. Come on. Oh. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I don't get it. I don't get it. He doesn't add that much damage. I'm in, whiffs the 2H in the corner and gets hit instead. And this is a dead Echo. It would have been a dead Echo. Ross a little unsure of the scaling and it still kills. Never mind. Maybe I don't play Jinx. Who knows? Ross finding that 2H but jumping backwards, not getting hit from it. Finds the hit, and this is a dead Akali. And that is a round apiece. Final game, final round with Effie and Red Right Ross. Dang, Effie not really getting the cross-up he wanted, but gets a hit anyways, but he wasn't really ready to convert it there. Oh my. That was so strange. Like, ducking under the body being flung. Ross throwing him out the air. Super bar wasted. I think the rocket still stays on screen. However, Effie sitting in a spot where the rocket projectiles can't go. But Ross holding that Thresh hook and finding a hit into some big damage could have been more. That must have been a mistake by Ross. The lantern was there. He could have teleported and then done another air chain into the super, so it would have been a little bit more damage, and it would have been in the corner. No, Effie didn't get his double jump, so he just whiffed the air down H held just in the air and died for it. Actually lost the Kali because execution error. And this is the last round, and that's a hit that will kill. Barring a drop. And that, yeah, this super does a lot of damage. Red Riot Ross is taking it 2-1 against Iefy. Iefy just not really familiar with how to deal with that matchup, and I don't blame him. It's a disgusting matchup. Even as 2 rushdown characters, just having Ross's space coverage into a long, damaging combo is just really annoying to deal with. And like Iefy just, I don't understand the double down with that team specifically, because there are setups where Akali can set up like 2 supers for herself, and then anytime Echo gets a combo with a super, it's like he can still do whatever he wants after. And just spending that extra bar to get a ground bounce isn't really what I would call like worth the 1 bar and the extra time and the damage scaling and the meter gain. And like at that point I would just go for a limit strike. So I think either he needs to go back to the drawing board to like see what characters he plays and what he wants to do with this current meta. Like if he wants to just stick it out through all the freestyle and play the team he plays now, or if he wants to try like 2x assist, or going back to the Warwick. Like Warwick Akali double down, that has like some use cases, I believe. 'Cause Warwick's S2 super, it slashes them a bunch, and you can just immediately tag into that Akali, and Akali can get whatever mix she wants.
Select your fighters.
All right, Ross going from a double down player to another double down player. Dev using that same as always, the Darius Warwick double down. Just big damage, not a lot of break gain. And for someone like Ross, who is playing freestyle, it just does it. You know, he builds even less break gain than you would already build pre-patch, which was not a lot because Dev's combos aren't long or complicated. It's just a B&B into super, and it does a lot of damage. Dev just going with his flowchart, and Ross just getting hit by it. Say goodbye to your Jinx. You got 3-touched. Not even needing his not even needing his double down specific combos. Running forward, just pressing that medium, catching Thresh, trying to press something. Ross going for that Fury Burst into the throw tech, but gets hit after the Darius assist. Dev just trying to leave some gaps and see what Ross wants to do against this Darius pressure. Ross, a former Darius player, knows quite a bit about how to deal with Darius himself. Unfortunately, Dev drops the combo, but finds another pickup instead and gets throw into level 3, which we all know that kills. 1 round up for Dev. Unfortunately, burst off for both players. Ooh. Ash there and is dying for it. Wasn't okay. That's Dev just opting for more pressure. He's very confident how he's playing right now. Yep, and then really, I would have done no quarter, because then you get the corner afterwards. But you know what? Who am I to? You know, he's doing what works, I guess. Not fogging the brain. Warwick gets a combo after that, but it doesn't. Dev doesn't even need to know that. He just needs to press super and then another super. Jesus, this team does so much damage. Ross just dying. Taking some time thinking about it. Locking in. Gotta lock in. First game to Dev. Finding a hit. This is looking a lot better than last game. Ross is finding hits. Throw them in the corner. Yep, limit strike. Ooh, wake up attack, just whiffing in his face and gets hit for it and is spending burst to stop. Stop that. Hey. Woo! Doing the jump light and a jump heavy string in the air on that monkey to put it right where Dev wants to be. Air throwing the air is won by Warwick. Ooh. You must. Dude, it was Rekka super, and that did half of Jinx's health bar. Goes for the bleed and gets a throw on Oki. Dev just doing big damage on simple stuff. Ross timing that forward dash that has some invincibility on it, just like perfectly, but unfortunately doesn't get a punish for it. Ross not jump canceling, and he just whiffs it. But resets again. There's been a lot of resets in this bracket. Everyone's lost their touch with this game. Dev not really playing a lot of other games. He's just kind of doing what he does with this team. And that's a level 3, and that will be Red Riot Ross's first round, looking alive after getting a game taken on him. All right. Starting fresh on this one. Ooh. Unfortunate. Had the combo ready, but was just a little bit too late on that Jinx running M. Hovering that Darius rocket assist, or not rocket, Darius forward assist with that rocket. I'm shocked Dev's not doing a lot more run from Warwick against Ross's Jinx when he's just on the ground shooting a rocket with no assist. Ross finding that parry, and we're going back to neutral. He wants to zone out. He wants to zone out very badly. Oh my god, he got stuck, but unfortunately was a little bit too low to get the second loop of that, and throwing the lantern out is punishable on reaction with that super. Getting bleed on him, so he's taking a lot of damage when he's blocking. Ross not wanting to take any of that chip damage. Oh my god. Finding a hit on that Darius, but past the burst unless he wants Thresh to die. DP into Headless, and then we get a Warwick Maximum Spider. Maximum Wolf. Tries to go for some chip damage with that Rekka block string, which is non-interruptible, which is very annoying with this team. If you have bleed on you from Darius, and then he's in Warwick, and if Dev's playing Warwick, and he does S2, S2, S2 super, that is a true sequence, and you take about like 10% of your health in chip damage. It is insanely annoying to block anything once you get bleed. Ross kind of zoning him out with that ARS1, finding hits where he needs to, kind of wasting that rocket when he needs that one bar. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right. Oh, no. Whiffing. Spending that 3 bars just to see what happens. He wants that Fury, and he's going to get it. Oh, the air throw to just ensure he makes this round. Dev spending the burst. Round apiece. And this is losers finals, so it is first to 3. What do we got on here? Ross trying to anti-air the Demon Flip, but unfortunately it's just such an awkward spot for Jinx to anti-air there that, like, the best option is just running away. Like, jumping out or running away or something. Doing that sweep into Fireball just to kind of keep him where he wants him. Wonderful answer from Dev. Could have had a combo, but wasn't quite ready for it. Edge finding that hit. Oh. Ross has picked up on Dev's habits of doing a light air-to-air and then throwing once they both land. Speaking of air-to-air, gets a throw, pops Bloodlust, and then gets the level 3 off of it. It's not enough to kill because of the scaling, but now he has to guess right. That is DevDev's favorite string, doing the Rekka into the new move that he acquires from Bloodlust. Very, very, very quick round from DevDev. Wanting to just run his stuff and have it work, because it's just so annoying to deal with all of the tools he has. 2 games up on Ross. DevDev is looking very good right now. Just needs one more to end it. Finding a very, very convenient hit. Getting that limit strike, which is very nice. Doing that frame kill to set up a meaty situation, but gets a wake-up attack instead. Kind of trading hits right here. Ross trying to go for some tricky setup. Yep, just jumping forward, and Ross kind of getting a little bit sloppy. Oh, that was weird. Spends the burst, and he starts the combo with the light, so it's not going to be that much damage. And then you add Thresh Super, and that shit does a bunch of damage. And now, potentially dead? Yes. And he gets the corner again. Man, this Thresh character is awesome. I love... Oh my... What was that? He just did Ghost in neutral, and DevDev just whiffed in front of him. Sadly, he would have gotten hit. Ross dropping the combo, but this is still a very hard hill to climb as DevDev, so I think he just might want to get that Fury Burst and guarantee it, which he does. Ross just kind of whiffed it, but DevDev not really sure how to punish it when it's whiffed like that. Oh no. Just a horrible, horrible decision just to pop Fury right there. The chances of him coming back were little to none, so he just popped it and wasted it. He spent that whole round building it and lost it immediately. Ross taking another round. Trying to just keep DevDev full screen because there's not much that DevDev's team can do without being very predictable. Oh no. The cross up on the tech roll. And watch this damage. Headless. Gets the 2 supers and the limit strike. It's a very, very good combo. Ross not quite familiar with the ranges again of his 2M and is just kind of whiffing it. Loses Thresh for it, but gets out of the corner. Oh my god, delays the bleed. DevDev brings Warwick in, but not quite sure if he could get a combo. This is probably dead. Yes, this is so dead. Ross now has burst left, and DevDev won a little bit too hard that last round, so no break for him, but ooh, finds the hit on that Darius. It could have been a nice combo, but Ross just wants to stay full screen, and I respect it. Ooh, that is a weird setup. Just trying to keep him away. Oh my, finds a raw 5H hit and then just whips minigun. Choosing to break right there. Oop, oop. Both burst down on both ends. Oh, Ross trying to bait DevDev's anti-air, but situation just kind of whiffed a little bit. Unfortunately, Ross cornered himself, and then DevDev got him for it. This is off a jab, by the way, so it's very heavy scaling. Oh my god, your health bar is just gone. Yep. And since you're freestyle, like, normally this would be the part where he builds even more burst for you. But since you're freestyle, you kind of have to deal with it. And now you have to guess. Guessed wrong, he did. 67 seconds on the clock. Red Riot Ross has to win this solo Jinx. And that is the hardest part of this matchup, is dealing with Warwick and Bloodlust as Jinx is a very, like, impractical and almost impossible endeavor. Just because when he's in Bloodlust, he gets that forward S1 move, and it just completely blows through everything Jinx wants to do. And good. No! Oh my gosh. drops out of the combo. Instead, he could have went for a super, but tried to go for something fancy. Ross now given one more chance, and he has 3 bars. Tries to go for some tricky cross-up. It's a happy birthday. Please don't spend these 3 bars here. All right. No, we could have done a super. Okay. Chance time. 19 seconds on the clock, and 3 bars for Ross. He just needs to find 1 hit. He needs to find the 1 hit he needs. And Dev just trying to close this out. He had it. He had the combo. And oh no, he could have done steer up minigun into level 3, but unfortunately just didn't seem aware. And Dev not quite sure what to do in that situation and not get chipped out. He had it. He had the game in his hands. Ross robbing his first game. Ross setting up a little labyrinth here for Dev to navigate through. And once this team gets started on putting a bunch of shit on the screen, they're really good. Oh my god. Finds that DP even through the vast amounts of projectiles and traps and tricks. Tries to go for an anti-air apprehend, but it's high enough, it's low enough recovery that he can just have to hold a block string after. Dev gets hit and is forced to break off that. All right. Tries to anti-air Dev, but unfortunately, last possible moment, Dev hit him. Ross finding that overhead. Unfortunately, dropped the combo and gets hit by Darius' assist, which would have cost him a lot of health, but both of his characters get hit instead. Actually, I lied. Thresh falls out, but Jinx is dead. Gets caught by that Darius assist. This is really hard times. Yup. He was chipped there. He had to find a parry somewhere, which is really hard to do. Dev set point once again. And Ross out of burst right now. Dev very familiar with the situation, knows this combo, and just button special super on both of them did that much damage. Super. This double down is really beneficial for Dev, especially because it doesn't build Ross any of his break gauge. Resupering? Yeah, okay. Ross looking alive, just trying to get back to a position he's comfortable in. He's going in, which I don't agree with at all. I think having to force Dev to do his very committal options and not trying to be the mixed guy is why he's getting hit so often. Dev is very scary when he's right next to you. But if you're full screen, the options Dev has are very limited, so it makes him a lot more predictable. Like that, like the one time he got hit was when he tried to go in. Oh my god. Ross playing a little bit slower, playing a little bit more full screen, and it's working out in his favor. He just needs to keep doing this. He can't be trying to set up a bunch of tricks and go in, because Dev wants to get in and do his thing. There's no threat full screen. Ross going for something very tricky in the corner, and Dev just a little bit too far away to find that reversal. Ross finding his anti-air, and this is the kill. Wow. And this super pushes them full screen. Now Warwick has to get in by himself. And there's no double down damage. I can't believe he found that by just running forward slowly and pressing medium. There's no double down damage, but it's still going to be a lot of damage. Woo! Dev finding the hit he needs. And now, if you're Ross, you really don't want to do anything in neutral, but finds the hit with that with the Thresh assist because he just doesn't want to commit to anything when Warwick forward S1 is on the line. Because if you commit to anything as Jinx, it's like over. This combo might be a little bit too scaled. Okay, never mind. We're good. Sky Bones. Dev having a really hard time getting in. Yeah, Ross figuring out that he just needs to kind of zone him. One stolen game from a drop combo turns to 2. 2-2. Dev definitely tilted, and Ross a little bit more in tune with how he should be playing. And if you're Dev, you're thinking, I had this, I just dropped the combo, and now you're like, I need to just get this over with right now, because I basically had it. But now that, you know, now you're losing your cool and, you know, not playing the best. Woo! Gets hit by that burst even after the bar is spent. Ross holding that 5H to catch, to catch any retreating guards. This is a lot of damage into that limit strike. No super needed. Yep, you can't be doing that. You can't be jumping back against this team and expecting to press a button in that specific situation. Keep him locked down. Yep. Tried to go for a mix-up. Tried to go for a mix-up again, but Warwick just kind of crouches a little bit too low and trying to go in again. He loses his thresh for it. Ross just needs to zone. He needs to zone, but he can't. He can't help himself. Tries to go for an air-to-air on that, by the way. That was crazy. That was... I thought this guy played Darius. Oh, no. Could have had a happy birthday right there, but whiffing the 2H in the wrong places. All right. Dev finding the hit. This is a lot of damage, but Dev kind of forgot he doesn't have a Darius anymore, so he can't do the full... Yep, he can't do that. He's in Bloodlust. You can't do that. I don't know why you did that. You can't do that. You wanted to do something? No. You thought you could play the video game when Dev had the Bloodlust on Warwick. Finds an overhead. That was a very tricky overhead. But unfortunately, just spacing's a little bit off. Ross finding that 2H on a very weird situation where the Darius pull was just a little bit too high. Getting that super out. Finds the anti-air and barely avoids the Warwick assist, but the super missed and finds a pickup afterwards anyways. That was almost very bad, especially with Dev's team. Dev going for a little sweep, a little slide. Ducking under that lantern. Very good matchup knowledge from Dev. Gets caught with the lantern, but doesn't get a punish for it. Whiffs it a little bit. Oh my gosh, Dev just rips the super. I would, if I were him, I would just Fury, or I would just try to build Fury, but found the super where he needs it. Unfortunately, he's out of Fury. He doesn't have a bar, and Ross almost has 3. Oh no! Ross trades with the Darius assist. This could potentially not. Oh, I think he just didn't believe in himself. But Ross has to hold this. Isn't ready for the cross up. This is a Fury burst. He doesn't even need it. This is the kill. Dev reclaiming from that stolen game. Almost lost the whole set off of one drop combo, but gets it back together and finds the win he needs. All right. That was losers finals, and now we have winners. Or sorry, grands. Which will be Dev versus Haruko. So this will be Haruko's tried and true Yasuo Blitzcrank. Freestyle still, even though the balance changes happened. And then we have Dev also sticking with, you know, his double down Darius Warwick, which recently got buffed and everything else got nerfed. So he's kind of gotten away with it. He's gotten away with murder. He came out of the court. He's going back to murdering people. All right. This is going to be grand finals for the whole tournament for the August monthly here down in Akihabara. Should be Tokon coming up soon. I believe Avatar is happening right now on the mainstream. And I know there's some Tokon running right now. I don't play for another hour. I should get some food in me in that time. So the only thing I can be hungry about is the win, brother. I just gotta get that win, brother. I have a good feeling about it, but maybe I'm just high on my own ego. Which happens. All right. I didn't see them fist bump. I wasn't looking.
They don't have the numbers.
We'll see. Here we go. Button check. Actually, it's not a button check. It's actually super just high-level footsies. We're whiffing everything. We're doing movement. We're playing Avatar. We're doing whatever we can. All right, no more button checks. This is it.
Just two of them. They don't have the numbers.
All right, here we go. Kind of just backing away. Oh, the whiffing of the 2H. Unfortunately, getting some damage happening to that Yasuo, but Dev dropping the combo. It could have been a very costly thing. Catching that roll, and this would be a dead Yasuo, but Haruko wants him alive. Hey, getting that Blitzcrank in there. Dev not wanting Blitzcrank to get any steam. Woo! Wait, that's insane. Oh my god. Oh no, Haruko didn't get the air grab. I think she wanted to do the air grab there. Hey. And this is full steam. You better guess. And guess right, she did. Getting that parry. Aura farming a little bit before getting that kill. Dev swinging to neutral. Oh, runs up with that medium. And Dev's going to have to win 6 games in order to make it out here with the win, since Haruko is in winner's side and Dev is in losers. So it's looking good for him right now. Dev finds the hit and goes for a level 3. This does not kill Blitzcrank, but in Bloodlust, that's chip damage, baby. Yeah, you can't really do much in that situation except guess right on the first block string, which is really almost impossible. In the heat of the moment, you don't realize it too, because he can reset you with the cross up whenever he wants. 8. Just keeping him down and hitting that Yasuo. Although wonderful parry from Haruko, I believe Haruko sent Dev into losers earlier in the bracket. Yes. Winners finals was between Haruko and DevDev, and Haruko won 3-1. DevDev just trying to find the hits where you can find them and trying to do as much damage as he could. Goes for a parry, but unfortunately whiffs in front of Haruko's face, and Haruko getting that big damage in there. Oh, drops the stance cancel tag launcher. Well, you have that much time? You have that much time to hit confirm that? Okay, okay. Getting the kill on that Darius, so now DevDev's team is a lot less scary. So he finds that hit. It's not going to be enough to kill the Blitzcrank. I think he might... okay. Goes for a very risky burst, and Haruko, she's paying for it. Maybe it was an insane tactic to get Yasuo out. Surely. Surely. Goes for a very cool, but like kind of simple save combo. Just to get that level 3 on the board and kill DevDev without building him too much break meter. But now Haruko has to kind of work super hard to get that break back. DevDev could potentially... Oh! No! Unfortunately, a little bit too late on the tag, I believe. Or a cross-up happened and wasn't quite sure what side it was on. Regardless. He did forward S2 instead of 6H into super. So that combo there didn't work, but it still did, you know, 50%, 60%. Finding a happy birthday cross up. This is going to be huge because this is a level 1 into a level 3. The level 3 hit, what? It hit the assist still and it killed the assist. And now this is guess for game for DevDev. Gonna have to spend the Fury Burst at some point. Gets the Darius assist trading, not wanting to, smart, very smart not wanting to spend the freestyle, blocking it. And Haruko taking game 1. Very, very close. Few split-second decisions gave Haruko that game. The benefits of freestyle still exist, even when you can't burst. All right. Here we go. Tries to go for a cross-up, but it's safe. Oh. Applies the air throw. Haruko dropping the combos yet again. Not able to get that limb strike in a knockdown scenario. Might be because right after Winners Finals, Haruko is playing Avatar on stream and then is now playing 2x KO again. So it's just like, all in those games played so completely different that just changing your mind to lock back in is very difficult. Especially in grand finals. Oh, DevDev going for a throw tech, but this time Haruko tried to get him to throw tech. Goes for a cross-up, but before the cross-up can even happen, gets command grab. This should be a dead Darius. Oh no! DevDev thought he was dead and let go of his controller, I presume. Haruko looking like she's figured out yet again how to beat DevDev, especially with freestyle. Freestyle very, very good against DevDev's playstyle of just, you know, doing one thing, and if you guess right, you can, like, there's something that beats that, but then if you tag, you can beat it again. Ooh, sorry. Haruko just finding these little hits where he can, or where she can, and then DevDev, he's wow, finds that 2H there. Getting that limit strike, which is very useful for him, but goes for a throw on Oki. Haruko was holding up. Alright, what do we got? Going for that. Oh, nice. Nice. only spending 1 bar too. Getting that, I love that Haruko set up the cross-up scenario before and has the same exact thing that turns into a combo that looks the exact same. So Dev just wasn't like quite ready for the air command grab reset, which normally you have to down tech for. Oh no. Pause. Very good cranking cancel into that 2H right there. Haruko, 2-0. Dev's got to lock in and reverse 3-0 and then win 3 more games. Because he has to reset the bracket, sending Haruko to losers. Very, very, very tough hill to climb, especially on a well-seasoned player like Haruko. Haruko's really good at adapting on the fly, and Dev not very adaptive of a player. He just kind of does his thing. Finds that hook though, getting that hit, and that's all he needs. I like getting that limit strike there. Lead. A little bit too far to get that Warwick tag, and tries to press something after and gets counter hit for it. Oh my god. Haruko just whiffing, and that was a very scary burst. Dev just wasn't quite ready to tag and block it. Hey. Hey. Gets that limit strike, and here's that Tornado Oki. Oh no, a little bit too far to get that Yasuo combo on that throw. Getting that kill on that Warwick. It's just his Darius now. He has to find his way in on this like really tricky style of zoning, I would call it in this matchup, where Yasuo and Blitzcrank are just kind of putting out these big normals. And if Dev commits to anything, he has to be weary of who's this dead? Yes. Oh no, he drops the combo. He has to be very scared of tagging into beating the option that he just committed to. Darius being a very committal character. Fury is popped for Dev. He was trying to stall for that life lead. Oh no, did the follow up for the S2 and just wasn't in the spacing to get the combo, and was even in the spacing where could have just not done the follow-up and done the medium heavy and gotten the combo from there, but just panicked a little bit and died for it. Now he has no burst going in the last round and gets air-to-aired right here. Ooh, tricky combo. I believe there's a tag launcher after this. Yes. That's such a sick setup. And then bow. That's so cool. Wow, the balls. The balls to do that round start, or not round start, but on that wake up attack on the wake up. A. Yeah. Unfortunately, did not block the wake up attack again. Got hit for wake up attacking and then did another wake up attack. That's crazy. Headless. Wow. That did a lot of damage. Killing that Yasuo, and Blitzcrank took a pretty penny from that too. But the steam is on the table. Haruko just trying to wait out and see what Dev wants to do. Which, what he does is go in and take. Oh, he's woke up attack? He's been wake up attack like the past 4 wake ups. I'm shocked. Dev's just kind of locking him down. Minus frames in the level 3, and that's a real gamer right there. Oh, you thought you could punish me for doing my thing that's punishable. Actually, it's super cancelable, and now you're dead, bud. Dev looking alive, getting that round back, but starting again with no burst. Haruko finding that anti-air and a really good hit confirm. Tries to go for it. Oh my god, goes for a reset. Doesn't quite get it, but gets another reset on top of it. The American way. The American reset, baby. I just kind of did it. Oh my god. Going for that new setup we haven't seen since Grand Finals. And sir. Getting that side switch with limit strike combo. Oh my. Finds the anti-air on that tagged out character. And that is a dead Warwick. DevDev has one Fury almost built, and he has one more character to make something happen. Haruko doesn't have any break, sorry, and no. Woo! Both characters are gone. No bars left for DevDev, but DevDev does have the Fury popped, so chip damage is not scary right now. Gets caught mashing. This is going to be it. Keep it simple. Level 1. We're going crazy. Level 1. Not even going for the straight level 3, wanting to show off. Haruko takes it 3-0.
Yasuo wins.
Very, very, very convincing from Haruko, just kind of sweeping the whole bracket. And that will be it for us. Haruko taking the monthly today. DevDev coming in seconds, and then Riot Ross coming in third. It was nice seeing you guys. Nice having you. I believe it should be Tokon next. I'm not sure. But I've been Silver. Hope you guys have a good time and be on the lookout for next stream.